Welcome everybody to our appointments committee and a following appointments subcommittee. Do I need to do that again? No. So we are live streaming. Obviously, many of us are now experienced in the life of online meetings. So please do use the mute function, obviously the raise hand function for attracting the chair's attention. The chat should be only used very sparingly if you haven't already attracted the chair's attention. These both should be quite simple meetings this afternoon of both the Appointments Committee and Appointments Subcommittee. Apologies for absence is the first time. I haven't had any apologies for absence beyond for the Director of Legal on the officer's side, and I can see all members are in attendance, so I think we can square that off. Are there any additional declarations of interest? I haven't been notified of any. No, thank you. So we are being asked under item 3 around appointments of chief officers to establish 3 appointment subcommittees with the following membership. 1 for an interim chief executive, which would be myself and Deputy Mayor Bramble. 1 for the Group Director Children's Education, which would be myself and Deputy Mayor Bramble, and 1 for Director of Legal and Governance Services, which myself and Deputy Mayor Bramble, with the appointment subcommittee members acting as substitutes on those committees. Is there anything else anyone wanted to add on this item? Are we happy to agree that?
Can I just ask, Phil, what's the timescales for the other 2 posts? Obviously, legal and governance we're going to do this afternoon, or you're going to do this afternoon. What are the timescales for interviewing for the other 2 positions?
Thank you, Councillor Bell. Do we have those timelines? Don't know if Tim, you want to.
Mayor Glanville, in terms of Director of Legal and Governance, obviously the appointment is due to happen immediately following this, and in relation to children's and education, at the moment the final interviews are planned towards the end of March. Regarding the chief executive, I believe you've got a process that you have in train, and I think the expectation is to make that appointment to that acting out position annual count towards the end of June. Sorry, towards the end of May.
Councillor Stewart, did you want to? You're on mute, Stuart, sorry.
I was going to explain the situation relating to the interim chief executive because I wasn't sure if Tim was aware of that, but he's obviously answered that now. Thank you.
Yeah, so Councillor Bell, we aim to have that subcommittee process and ensure there's arrangements in place for the end of May and use the annual full council to endorse that position. So there would be no break in those arrangements.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Very good questions to ask, though. Are we happy to agree the establishment of those 3 subcommittees?
Agreed.
Agreed. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that closes the formal appointments committee, and we're reconvening, I assume, on this same call for the appointments subcommittee for the Director of Legal and Governance Services. Again, I haven't got any apologies for absence, apart from obviously said Interim Director of Legal and Governance Services. Are there any declarations of interest? Nope. So given this item obviously concerns an individual, I'm moving a motion to exclude the press and public. I've had no other notice of intention to conduct business in private under item 3, but under item 4, obviously I'm asking you to move that the press and public be excluded from proceedings of the appointments subcommittee during consideration of exempt item 5 on the agenda on the grounds that it's likely, in the view of the nature of the business to be transacted, that were members of the public to be present, there would be a disclosure of exempt business as defined in paragraph 1, part 1 of the Schedule 12A of the Local Government Act 1972 as amended. Are we happy to accept that resolution? Agreed. I'm seeing nodding. Mario, if you can stop the live stream.